point in 1970, and one of them was Willie Mays, and he reached his 3,000 hit milestone that year, and we're going to bring you up to speed with a look back at that with your AT&T Rapid Rewind.
0-2, Wegener delivers. Mays hits it in the left field. There goes number 3,000. Willie Mays gets his 3,000th base hit.
Big day for Willie Mays. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Some other names you might recognize from that team: Mr. Bobby Bonds, Tito Fuentes, Gaylord Perry, and Juan Marichal. All right, well, we are getting ready to look at who's playing for the Giants tonight. Game 1 against the Diamondbacks coming up after we check in with Sportsnet Central Studios after these messages.
That's right, Matt Cain on the hill, his 26th start, a 12-game winner this year for the Giants as we get ready for game 1 of this 3-game series. And we are so happy to be home. Why? Because we get to give you our game time weather, and it's brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. It is 63 degrees here at the yard. We've got winds at 16 miles per hour. The humidity is at 67%, and it is clear. Umpires are out. A.J. Hinch, the manager of the Arizona Diamondbacks, Ron Wotus, the Giants bench coach. All right, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It'll be Stephen Drew in the leadoff spot, followed by Roberts, Tracy, and then Miguel Montero is the cleanup hitter, and you can see why. His last 11 games have been very productive. All right, now let's bring some rookies. Allen, Parra, and Romero, the veteran Augie Ojeda, and then on the hill, Dan Herron.
Who can hit, by the way. Let's take a look at the defense that the Giants will employ tonight. It'll be Lewis, Wynn, and Sherholtz. That's your outfield. Renteria and Uribe on the left side of the infield. Pablo Sandoval out with a tender right calf. He is available to pinch hit, however. Velez and Ishikawa, they are on the right side of the infield, and Eli Whiteside will do the catching. As you can imagine, Benji Molina a little tired after the weekend in Colorado.
So am I.
And on the hill tonight for the Giants, the big right-hander Matt Cain making start number 26, 12-4 in the year. Look at the ERA, 2.43, 129 strikeouts in 170 innings against 57 walks. When he's right, you'll see him steal strikes with curveball. He's got a fastball that'll go 93 to 97 miles per hour. He'll throw a slider and he'll throw a changeup. And the beauty of Matt Cain is that he is not predictable to any one count, any one situation. And that has really been the breakthrough with his abilities this year, is that he has confidence in all of his pitches. Our Corona timeout is on Matt Cain, the best team record when pitcher starts at home in 2009. We're talking in the major leagues. Well, Matt Cain is 10-2. The only one better at Chamberlain with the Yankees, 11-2. Johnson, Rodriguez, Beckett, Burnett all round out the top 6. Matt Cain at home, 12 games started, 6-2 record, 2.37 ERA.
So Matt Cain trying to get the Giants in the win column. They've lost 3 straight after winning on Friday night in Denver. Giants put Freddie Sanchez on the DL, and they called up Ryan Rollinger from Fresno. So Rollinger will be eligible to play tonight, as the Giants being very careful with Freddie Sanchez, and they're hoping to have Sanchez back when the team is in Philadelphia.
Well, Matt Cain knows the deal tonight. He needs to eat up some innings.
And the first pitch of the ball game is a called strike. So maybe your best 2 hitters right there.
Pablo Sandoval, Freddie Sanchez, both spectators tonight. As you mentioned, Freddie Sanchez on the disabled list. We may see Sandoval, however, as he is available for pinch hit duties.
It's 1-1 to Stephen Drew. Drew swings and misses. He's hitting .262, 11 home runs, 51 driven in. He has hit Cain okay. He's 4 for 12 with a couple of home runs. You notice the Gigantes across the front of the Giants uniform. Foul back, and it stays 1-2. One and 0 in 09 for Cain against Arizona, 4-3 lifetime. Right back to Matt Cain. 1 out.
Good change up there. It is Latino Heritage Night. The Giants celebrate by wearing the Gigantes jerseys, and the Gigante jerseys, they're a pretty good team when they put those jerseys on. They've only ever been beaten once, I think once out of 7 starts.
It's either 5-1 or 6-1. 6-1, Dan tells us. 6-0 at home.
They've never been beat. Well, if they have magic, they need it tonight.
Here's Ryan Roberts, who's never faced Cain before. Roberts at .291, 5 home runs, 15 driven in. And the second pitch to Roberts is in tight, 2-0. That's right. The Brewers wore the Cerveceros uniform, and that's the game that the Giants lost. But I think that was the Brewers' idea to wear those uniforms. When it's been the Giants' idea, undefeated. 3-0 to Roberts. And a 4-pitch walk. And here's Chad Tracy. Tracy hitting .353 over his last 11 games. 6 for 24, 3 doubles and a home run against Matt Cain. If you're wondering about last night, 6, 7, 13 walks last night
in 14 innings.
And Zito, who threw the ball extremely well, he had 6 walks in 6 innings, no earned runs and 4 strikeouts. One and 0 to Tracy, and Cain pours in a strike. I'll try to not mention as much as I can about last night as possible. Some things I can't avoid, but I'll try. Uribe charges, and he'll go to first as he juggled it just a little bit, and that eliminated any force play at second.
Had visions of going to second, but you can see the bobble there, and that happens. You reload and take the one sure out. He knows that that Tracy does not run particularly well, so he had time. But the Diamondbacks get themselves a runner in scoring position because of it.
By the way, speaking of the Rockies and Dodgers are tied 2-2 in the 6th inning. Montero hitting .292, and he takes one high and wide, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. 2 for 8 with a home run against Matt Cain. Takes a healthy cut, and with a lot of the injuries to these Diamondbacks, Montero finds himself in the cleanup spot.
He's got power, and he likes to use the right side of the field, his pull side. You know, he kind of reminds me of Darrell Evans in that he slightly open stance, and he'll drop that back shoulder and lift it separate and try and yank something to right field.
He will hook. Slowly hit. Cain says, I got it by myself, and that ends the inning. All right, here come the Giants. It's 0-0. Girls, the cleanup hitter, followed by Lewis, Ishikawa, Juan Uribe at third, Whiteside eighth, Kane ninth.
Defensively, the Diamondbacks will use Roberts, Parra, Romero. That's your outfield. Drew and Tracy on the left side of the infield. Ojeda, Allen on the right side. Montero will do the catching for the D-backs. And on the hill tonight, making his 26th start of the year, Dan Herron, 12-8, 2.74 ERA, 167 strikeouts against 26 walks. Amazing command of great stuff. And what he'll give you is a fastball that'll go low 90s with a really good strikeout type split. A curveball he'll use early in the count to steal strikes, and he's come up with a cutter that he throws a lot now to left-handers. That's sort of the pitch du jour. But he's quality, and he doesn't make many mistakes out over the plate.
Down the left field line, Roberts will give chase, but that'll curl into the seats. Tracy in at third, taking the bunt away from Velez. Brandon Allen is doing the same at first. Overall, the center fielder Parra shaded a little bit towards the alleyway and left center. This ball hit up the middle. Herron tried to kick it. Drew got him. Good play.
Boy, nice range there showed by Drew. Let's take a look at our Chevron unsurpassed performance, and we're talking about the lowest ERA within the O division. And that's this year in the major leagues, a minimum of 35 innings pitched. And Dan Herron with a 1.65 ERA. Remarkable numbers. Verlander, Carpenter, Jurgens, and Bedard all round out the top five. And Herron has owned his own division.
Renteria takes down low. On the road trip, a 342 average. Last night in that long ball game, Renteria went 2 for 6. Swing and rolls it foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You see the unique hesitation that Herron has. Once he turns and he gets on his back leg, he's got a little pause there and really allows him time to get his momentum balanced. And as he stride steps towards his target, it gives him a chance to get his arm up in proper position.
On the ground, Drew again. 2 outs.
And Herron's a big guy. He's 6'5", 215-pounder, which is remarkable. A guy his size and height has the type of command that he has. Really has worked and studied his motion. Very compact for a big guy. 5-year veteran. Born in Monterey Park, California.
Here's Randy Wynn. 38 at bats for Wynn against Danny Herron. Only 6 hits. With Nate Scherholtz on deck.
Had a good road trip.
Down the right field line. Giants will have a base runner in scoring position, and Randy Wynn hustling in for a double.
Stay hot. Set up on that inside corner. Sort of leaks out a little bit out over the plate. And Randy Wynn, nice bat head throw. Gets himself a 2-bagger. First look at Alex Romero. Really a nice play. We know how quickly Randy Wynn could get to second base. And that throw was not far behind him. It's set. 360s and a nice, strong, accurate throw.
1-0 to Scherholtz, who's never faced Herron before. There's a strike.
I think he was real anxious for this game to start. He had a rough night last night, 0 for 6. And you don't forget those.
In the dirt, Randy Wynn takes off.
Well, that's a significant play because now, you know, after Herron throws a ball in the dirt like that, I mean, he may be a little reluctant to throw it down there in the dirt with a runner on third base. And when a guy does that, he oftentimes will hang him in the strike zone, and be, you know, breaking ball or a split that normally would be a strikeout pitch may have a little bit better of a look for a hitter to hit it.
A couple of breaking balls called strikes to Sherholtz. He didn't have to swing at him until now. Nice play, Montero. It's a full count. The guy who has the best numbers against Herron of anybody on this team is on deck, and that's Fred Lewis.
That last split finger was not an easy pitch to block. Good play by Miguel Montero, the D-backs catcher.
Payoff pitch coming up. Out of play.
Another consistency that Herron has is the ability to plant the fastball to both sides of the plate. There he wanted to go front door sinker. And usually when a catcher sets a glove, they'll exaggerate the target a little bit for Herron because they know he's so consistent with the knee between the knees with his command. He will hit the glove.
Breaking ball, pulled foul. Sherholtz overall 284 with 5 home runs, 26 RBIs. Got him. That was a backdoor breaking ball, and that also ends the inning. It stays 0-0.
Here at AT&T Park, and who better to represent the Latino community than legendary recording artist Carlos Santana. He was in the house, talked to some of the players, manager Bruce Bochy, and threw out the first pitch. He gets a big hug from Sergio Romo, who's a big fan, and Barry Zito told me not only is he a big fan, he's a fan of his guitar tone. I second that motion, fellas.
Yeah, he's good. He could pick it.
Here's Brandon Allen. Allen hitting .250. See his numbers in Reno. On the ground to second, and Velez throws him out. Allen 2 for 8, now 2 for 9. And here's Parra. Parra has seen a lot of action, hitting .283 with 5 home runs, 45 driven in. Burns on the DL, Upton on the DL, Chris Young sent to AAA. Thus you have guys like Parra who will get the at-bats, and he is part of their future. He's a good player. There's a strike to even the count.
It's a little unnerving for a guy like Kane, who is at a point in his career where he likes to face established hitters because he knows them. And all of a sudden you throw 3 or 4 new faces up there that he doesn't really know, and it's a bit unnerving. You may be thrown to a side of the plate where it's right to the guy's sweet spot. And really the way you learn your lessons up here is by a guy that squares you up. You realize, well, he can hit that one. I need to do something else.
On the 3-1 pitch, Parra fouls it back.
And you get advanced scouting reports, and you'll ask other guys as to what type of hitter he is, how you pitch him, how you get him out. But it really isn't quite the same until you get out there yourself and start throwing your stuff to his swing. And that's when you learn.
Pops it up to Uribe.
Well, this Friday, August 28th, is Irish Heritage Night number 2 right here at AT&T Park. A $20 special event ticket's going to get you a pregame party in Lot D with Irish cultural entertainment, food and drink specials. You get on field at pregame entertainment and an Irish-themed Brian Wilson jersey. So call 415-972-2298 or go to sfgiants.com/special events and check it out. It is a T-shirt you're going to want.
Here's Romero, who takes a strike. Romero was tearing up AAA. 348 with 40 runs scored and a couple of home runs. Did make his major league debut last year. This year hitting .272 with 13 RBIs. 1 ball and 2 strikes as Kane throws that to the back foot.
Well, this is his 9th year of professional baseball, and Romero's got lifetime numbers in the minor league with a lifetime BA of over 300. So he's got credentials to be here. He has paid his dues.
Fouls another pitch at home plate. It stays 1-2.
I thought there was going to be a catcher interference or something. That looked funny.
You don't move Whiteside too quick, do you?
No, he's a big fella.
Funny spin on this ground ball to Renteria, and he throws him out. Renteria looks fresh, folks. Bach. Highlights of the A's and Mariners, of course, the recap of this game, and we'll always check in on the 49ers and the Raiders tonight at 10:30. Lewis swings and misses, no balls and 1 strike.
Freddie Lewis not waiting around, he's up there hacking.
It is a gorgeous night. Of course, it could be 20 degrees and I think it's a gorgeous night.
Just happy to be back in San Francisco. Outside fastball, inside fastball, and I think that you talk about Herron can do the basic 4 or 5 things in baseball: fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. He can do all that with a split. But it's what he can do with a fastball that really gives him so many different looks. He can 2-seam and 4-seam the fastball, which gives you 2 different types of movement in the eye of the hitter. But he can throw it inside down, inside up, outside down, outside up, and really use the 4 corners of the strike zone to his advantage with the fastball. I used to say this about Curt Schilling, who I thought was the best I'd ever seen at being able to pitch with just the fastball. And I think Herron is like that in a way. He has that type of command.
Down low, Lewis working Herron. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ishikawa to follow. And he got him.
Just an example of changing the grip on a fastball. You throw a 4-seam on the inside corner, then you come back with a 2-seam. A guy sees it inside, and all of a sudden here comes the movement. Goes right back across the middle of the plate.
Ishikawa's got a strange line against Herron. 0 for 7 with 6 strikeouts.
That makes him do.
And he also hits very well at home.
Okay, if you're 0 for 7 with 6 strikeouts against the guy, you want to beat him early in the count?
I'm going to bunt. I'm going to bunt. I don't think Travis Ishikawa is going to bunt.
Okay, well, if you're going to give advice to Travis Ishikawa, what would you tell him?
I would say the first fastball that's a strike, don't hit it foul, hit it fair. Put it in play.
That one?
Well, I mean, you're ahead 2-0. I mean, why not that one be the one you take a whack at? Because you might not get another one.
I can't argue with you.
That's a fair ball, and that's also 2 outs. And I think that was a breaking ball.
Well, if he doesn't swing at that 2-0 fastball, he's looking for something else. And that wasn't even an exaggerated location. It wasn't like it was to a corner on the outside or a corner on the inside. That was pretty much right straight down the dog. So he had been looking off speed.
Uribe 1 for 7 against Dan Herron, hitting .269.
One thing nice about pitching against or hitting against a guy like Herron is you know he's going to be around the strike zone.
High and deep. Roberts back. Out of here. There's your run.
And an impressive one at that. Say, when he hits them, they stay hit for a while. And what do you say we make that our 4th quality drive of the game? Why not? Talk about a wake-up call to the Giants dugout. That was a loud ring. Our 4th quality drive of the game. One more time. And a humble trot around the bags.
Here's Eli Whiteside. Whiteside takes a called strike. Well, how many has he given up? How about 22? That's a fair ball down the left field line. Whiteside's got a double. So Whiteside now has some history against Herron.
Just up there looking for a fastball. This one drops down and in. And Whiteside says, thank you very much. That is my happy zone.
He's a low ball hitter.
I think so. Not much of a stride. Just lifts his leg up. Gets that foot down early. Nice throw of the bat head there.
Matt Cain 8 for 50 on the season. Flips one to right. And it carries out to Romero to end the inning. Giants on the board is Juan Uribe. Hits his 7th of the year. And it's bye-bye baby. Well, this week, Tim Lincecum and the Giants struck out 8 batters against the Rockies, earning fans $8 off tickets to Friday's August 28th game against the Rockies. That would be Lincecum's next start. It's a $16 view reserve seat. So get your seats now by going to sfgiants.com and just check in with the code GIANTSK and you will get your discount. Juan Uribe with a big fly. And here's Augie Ojeda, who will lead things off. Ojeda hitting .241 with a home run, 9 driven in. Skies this one into center field for Randy Wynn. 1 out. And now Dan Herron comes up.
Not often you can get Augie Ojeda out within 3 pitches. And you do that, you've done a good job. He's one of those guys that will definitely work you. Nat in your ear. FP Santangelo like.
Very much so. Although better looking.
I think you hit a nerve somewhere up in Sacramento.
There's a strike to Dan Herron. No balls in 1 strike. You know I'm a big FP fan.
Yes, you are. We all are. Good baseball man. And he and Augie Ojeda have a lot in common. He's the same type of player. Good baseball man, Augie Ojeda is.
Good. Barmish is just homered off of Belisario. It's 3-2 Rockies. Herron out looking for Cain, his first strikeout.
Giants baseball is brought to you by Radio Shack. And our friends, well, they call us The Shack. Radio Shack.
Here's Stephen Drew with 2 outs. Drew bounced back to Matt Cain. Pretty good strike zone from home plate umpire Greg Gibson.
Well, he's one of those guys that if you prove to him you can throw strikes, you will get width. That zone will expand, but you've got to earn it.
Right now, he's going to throw that right arm out.
Gibson,
he's just calling strikes.
I like that. You make a good pitch, you like to be complimented by a good strike call with the arm of an umpire. You know, you watch Benjamin Molina catch, and you know, this time of year, an everyday catcher who's been out there a lot, they get a little leg heavy, and all of a sudden you watch the backup catcher go out there and catch a ball game, and he looks like it's the 3rd day of spring training. Legs are fresh. He's running out ground balls. He's taking the extra base.
Throwing BPs.
And they're blocking everything.
2-2 to Drew. And he flips one into center field, and he'll have a 2-out base hit. And that's the first hit for Arizona, bringing Ryan Roberts to the plate.
We were getting on Bob Brimley one time because we thought his running time from home plate to first was getting slower, which of course it is if you're catching as much as he would. He looked at me and said, you know what, I feel right now like I have 2 golf bags strapped on each leg when I'm going down the first baseline.
Roberts walked.
Good pitch. You see the look of Cain going, where the heck was that?
Drew's got 4 steals. He's been thrown out 1 time. With a couple of guys like Herron and Cain pitching, you never know. It may be a stolen base that is the difference in the game.
Something about Roberts is just not setting well with Cain. That's 7 balls that he's thrown. 7 pitches, 7 balls, 7-0. And it can happen when the guy gets in that batter's box and you don't know. It can mess you up. It's just that 6th sense out there. There's something about the guy in the box that you don't feel right pitching to it. I guarantee he's not going to have a problem throwing strikes at Tracy. He knows Tracy.
Bounced out to Uribe in the 1st inning. And a strike. There you go. It's 0-1.
It's just that little bit of unknown that you don't finish a pitch off. You're not quite sure where this guy's hot spots are, where his cold spots are, and you wind up nibbling.
Foul. Sean Mills.
Sean, former deputy, retired now. She likes the mountains. Snowboarder. Big Giants fan. Yeah, she brought her glove. That little boy doesn't know it, but he's going to get raised right.
After he finishes the fries.
It'll take 6 innings to kill those.
Ishikawa off his chest. Ishikawa to Kane. Take one for the team. Inning over. Top of the order coming up.
You at home, log on to csnbayarea.com to check out tonight's poll question. Here it is. Who do you think will win the National League Cy Young Award? And then check out the results on the Esurance Giants post-game live show right after the game. Guys?
All right, Amy. She does that poll question thing a lot better than we do.
Yeah, she does.
Here's Velez, who started out the bottom of the first with a ground ball to short.
It's one thing that Dan Herron will do that is very much like the same thing that Matt Cain will do. They'll steal strikes early in the count with that curveball. Pablo Sandoval, Freddie Sanchez. There's a Panda lover. I think she was waving to Pablo.
1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1.
I get asked more about Pablo Sandoval than any player.
Yep. Well, that or Lincecum.
Well, Lincecum about any other pitcher.
2-2. Tweaked his calf swinging in the 3rd inning yesterday, and it really hurt the Giants because they missed all of his at-bats after that.
Yeah, he left in the 3rd inning, and of course the game went 14. And there were a lot of occasions where you said during the course of a ball game, boy, I wish it was Sandoval who was going to get a chance to get a hit.
Yep.
Or at least an at-bat. Tonight his partner on the bench, Freddie Sanchez, who today was put on the disabled list, and he'll be active to come off of the DL September 2nd.
Sharply hit to Augie Ojeda. 1 out. And here's Renteria.
You know the best part about this ballpark? You know, last night the Giants, game 11 of an 11-game road trip, it goes 14 innings. Giants were in 3 hot towns, New York, Cincinnati, and Denver. When you come back to this ballpark in this climate, it just rejuvenates you. It just completely refills your gas tank. You get the bounce back in your step. I always thought that there was a huge advantage that Giants players had, that Oakland A's players had, Seattle Mariners players have. Wow, good pitch. That corner has not been a friendly corner to sliders. Neither Kane nor Heron have been able to get that strike. And they're close.
Lines this one into center field, and Renteria with a 1-out hit.
Well, tune into the Bay Area's #1 rated 11 p.m. newscast, NBC Bay Area tonight at 11. And wake up with traffic and weather on NBC Bay Area weekday morning starting at 4:30 a.m.
Here's Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn fouls this one off of Montero. Wynn doubled in the first inning, doubled down the right field line. Aha, our friend.
Fog, baby.
Our friend.
Our air conditioning system is on its way.
Won't they make a movie about that stuff?
Yeah, but I didn't go see it. I didn't want anybody dogging the fog.
I didn't either.
You played Candlestick and you were a pitcher. The fog was your friend.
At the knees to make it a quick 0-2. I think Randy Wynn would like to get a pitch that he can hit past Brandon Allen, the first baseman. In the dirt, and Renteria read it immediately, and he's in there, and the ball squirts away, and Allen picks it up. It'll be a stolen base.
How about that read? You said that Renteria had a bounce in his step tonight. Another example of it. Watch how quickly he reads the ball in the dirt. Good secondary lead. You have to anticipate the flight. No hesitation whatsoever.
That's pretty good.
It really is. That's absolutely perfect. You can see the secondary lead with movement to the bag. And the trick is watching the fly of the ball out of the pitcher's hand on its way to home plate. That's when you really can anticipate and get that good jump.
Randy Wynn, boy, he just barely got a piece of that ball, and it stays 1-2. Nate Sherholtz to follow. Giants with a 1-0 lead on the Juan Uribe home run. Right down the middle for strike 3.
Same payout pitch that he used to strike out Fred Lewis. You know, what sets it up there is throwing a 4-seam fastball on that inside corner where it doesn't have that movement. Now he comes back, another fastball, but with a different grip, and the movement brings it right back into the strike zone. Very subtle, but great use of 2 pitches. And it's a fastball, just changing the grips.
Sherholtz nubs this one. Drew's going to have to hurry, and they got him, and that'll end the inning. We will head to the 4th. It remains 1-0. Carlos Santana. So welcome, Carlos.
Thank you.
Did a good job. You got a good arm.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. It's inspiring.
Well, we need to inspire you for some runs tonight.
Just got to believe and get out of the way. Get out of your own way. Don't think so much.
Here's my. Talks like a hitting coach.
Talks like a pitching coach.
There's a strike to Montero. So you come up here, you see this view. What do you think?
I think that this is the best place to be in the whole planet.
It is pretty magical.
Yes, we just did a tour in South America, and we did a tour in Europe. Went to Istanbul. It's an incredible city. It was the first. I think it was Alexandria or Constantinople. We did Greece, Athens, where the cradle of consciousness and civilization started with Socrates and everybody. Yet there's nothing come close to the Wonder Man. I mean, San Francisco is the heart center of the United States for me. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Maybe Maui. That's about it.
Well, we always feel like this place is magical. And it's just got a good vibe to it when you come here.
And we see you here a lot. You come to games, and you know, the buzz of the crowd always lets us know you're here.
And Montero gone, one out. Well, if you're thinking about what was Carlos Santana's day so far, this is some of it. Had a chance to visit with Barry Zito, who's a fan, Brian Wilson, and the manager. And then, of course, take a look at this arm. Good sinker.
Short armor.
Carlos Santana.
Had a good fastball.
Thank you.
How do you stay in shape?
Do you
have a major secret that you can tell us?
I just play tennis. I play tennis a lot, and I'm very grateful to my mom and my dad. They gave me some good genes.
Carry a guitar around?
Carry a guitar around and just try to do what Stevie Ray and Jimmy do and Eric do and BB do, because we all learn from BB. You know, he's like to me, BB King is like the Frank Sinatra. He's the chairman of the board. You know, and we're very grateful that he's still here. We're sorry we lost Mr. Les Paul, the genius. We wouldn't be many people without Les Paul, because he created that idiom of the log, the electric guitar. But we honor him. You know, we honor him with all our hearts, and we thank him because some people set the tone for the rest of the other musicians. You know, just like Willie Mays or Robinson. You know.
Do you play guitar every day?
You know, I take my guitar for a walk every chance I can. I never practice, but I take my guitar for a walk. I take my fingers for a walk.
Yep. Just to stay in shape. Now tell us about the Milagros Foundation.
Well, Milagros Foundation is something that it came because when I came to San Francisco, I learned from B.B. King and Tito Puente and Bill Graham and many people, but I also learned from Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta and Mother Teresa, and to me it was a balance with the Black Panthers. And I learned that the best thing that we can invest in, besides a beautiful park like this, is in people, so that people don't kill each other like they do in Richmond or in Oakland or in Jerusalem or Jakarta. You know, if we invest in people so that people can have a higher education, people can learn to value and have more compassion, because once you value, you have compassion, and you become kind and mercy for your fellow men. So with Milagro, for us, it's all about investing in giving back and to educating youngsters so they can have a sense of self-worth, because that's where it begins. You know, if you want to turn around this element of fear that George Bush created for 8 years, because it's just love and fear in this planet, and fear is so costly, it's so expensive. Love is for free.
So we'll give you a chance to finish your thought on this, because it's important to you.
Yes, it's really important to me, because I think that we as humans, we can heal one another. I really believe what Martin Luther King said: "Learn, baby, learn," instead of "burn, baby, burn."
Well, those are all good thoughts. Before we let you go,
thank you.
Let's talk about this. When you looked at that, did you go, "That's pretty neat"?
Yes. I grew up across the street working at TikToks, and I came here in '62, and in '64, '67, I worked right across the street from here. So to cross the street and be here now and watch all this, you know, I'm just very grateful. I do believe in a spring creator, and the best is still ahead for us people in San Francisco. There's more artists than con artists in the Bay Area.
That's so true.
Good way to put it. Yep.
You know, I mean, like with Sugar Ray Robinson, they say pound for pound. Here, person per person, there's more artists than con artists. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Carlos.
Carlos, thank you so much, man. You've inspired us for many years.
Thank you so much. Stay in your heart. Go
Carlos
Giants.
Santana visiting us, and we're so happy he did, because I'm feeling better now already. I don't know about you. Here it's a 1-0 ball game. I haven't even kept score. I have no idea what just happened. All right. Let's take a look at our Aflac trivia question. Name the only player to hit home runs in 3 different World Series with 3 different teams. That's a pretty good question. So I've completely lost my partner now that Carlos Santana is here, and he's just going to go off with Carlos. They're going to head down to Haight-Ashbury. They're going to play some guitar, and he'll come back tomorrow night. No, you're back. I was just saying you were off. You and Carlos were headed to Haight-Ashbury.
I was gone. I've loved that guy forever. He's amazing. I mean, there's just, when you start talking about, you know, great athletes and great performers, I mean, what he does with the guitar is so unique and so special. And if you play the guitar, which I do, you have to be thankful for a guy like that to come around in your era. And he made reference to Les Paul, who at age 91 just passed away last week. And yeah, he's quite a guy, and he's ours. He's our Bay Area guy.
There are more artists here
than con artists. Is that the greatest line you've ever heard? I'd like to sit down and have a cup of coffee with that guy. He is something special, and his music is the best music there is to snowboard with. I'm sorry, I will not change.
A quick 2 strikes now to Fred Lewis, who struck out looking in the second. Big chopper to the second baseman, Ojeda. And Lewis is the first out here in the 4th.
Meanwhile, Matt King went right through the heart of the lineup.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
And made it look easy.
I wish in the 14th inning last night, Carlos Santana would have showed up.
Yeah, amen. That would have taken some of the pain out.
We needed him. Here's Ishikawa. 1 ball and no strikes. There's a strike. Juan Uribe to follow.
But that is the line of the night.
Yeah.
More artists than con artists. Welcome to San Francisco.
2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. They're going to say it's a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Do we have a new one?
Oh, yeah. And that was the one that was born last night in the 6th inning in Denver.
Ishikawa out swinging. 2 outs here in the 4th.
Well, we anticipated a pitching duel, and we have gotten that very thing. And this man here is responsible for the Giants' offense tonight. The one blemish on the Heron report card is the home run to Juan Uribe back in the 2nd inning with 2 outs.
Did he get all of this one?
He got every bit of this one. But you know, I always watch the trot. I mean, being an ex-pitcher, I always watch the trot. And I love playing with Matt Williams because I thought he had the best trot I'd ever played with. And it was a humble trot. And you know what? Juan Uribe's got the same trot.
1-2.
You hit it, you put your head down, and you circle the bags.
Uribe waits on Herron, and the 1-2, and it's low. Eli Whiteside would hit if Uribe reaches. Down the right field line, curving foul. Uribe goes back, gets some new lumber. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a line shot towards right center field, and diving is Parra to make a catch to end the inning. 5th inning coming up. Name the only player to hit home runs in 3 different World Series with 3 different teams. Matt Williams. 89 Giants, 97 Indians, 0-1 D-backs.
Great home run trot.
One of the best of all time is Romero tries to bunt his way on, and it's 0-1. Romero bounced out to short in the 2nd inning. Down low to even the count. Matt Williams, that pitch was number 63. One ball and 1 strike. Down low.
Notice when he throws that changeup and he misses, he's missing below the strike zone. His release point is right out there in front. He can see it.
Foul back, 2-2.
And he knew he had to eat innings tonight. He knew that the Giants bullpen got torched last night in that 14-inning ball game. They had to pitch 8 innings of pressure-packed, tight, tense baseball. Every pitch meaning something. There was not one easy pitch that bullpen had last night. Pickett.
Look at that. Down to a knee. Knocked it down.
Nice going. That's Ron Qualls, our ball dude. I'm impressed.
Not the first time he's gone down to a knee to block a ball. It was the bullpen last night. Metters threw the most, followed by Wilson. Well, this Sunday is Randy Johnson commemorative 300th win bobblehead day presented by Chevron Extra Mile. First 20,000 fans will receive the bobblehead. Go to sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS. Here's the unit. Here's Augie Ojeda. The walk to Romero, the third in the game for Matt Cain. And right now he can't find the strike zone. Runner goes. Hit and run. Driven to right. Scherholtz is going to grab it. Here's his strong arm. Not in time.
Boy, he's got an accurate arm. Nate Scherholtz has one of the most consistently accurate arms I've ever seen.
They're going to call catcher's interference, I believe.
Wow. That changes everything. Well, once the bat interferes with the catcher's glove and the catcher's interference is called, it's dead.
Well,
if the ball hit and went out of the ballpark, it would have counted.
Yeah, it's your choice.
If it's a base hit, you have that choice, and just a little tick of the finger, and that changes everything.
So now Heron will bunt, and he bunts it to Cain. Cain will take his time, and both runners advance.
Eli Whiteside has given an error on that catcher interference call.
So runners at second and third, and now Stephen Drew. Drew steps up. He's got the only hit for Colorado tonight. Bouncing ball, fair down the right field line. Romero scores, Ojeda scores, and Drew with a double. And now the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Well, just a little bit of a break. A catcher's interference call, and it really changed the complexion of this inning. But a real good at bat, and I don't know how he did it. Not easy to get the ball down the line past Ishikawa, but Stephen Drew manages a double, and we got a brand new ball game here with the Giants trailing for the first time.
Well, the walk to Romero. Here's Ryan Roberts, who's walked twice. No balls and one strike.
A little anger behind that fastball.
Line drive into center field. Randy Wynn will play it, and they're going to hold Drew.
That's a break. That ball knuckled on Randy Wynn. He was coming in hard on that ball, anticipating he was going to have a play at the plate, and that ball knuckled on him, and he had to change his route to the ball. And once that happened, it really provided an opportunity for Stephen Drew. And you see that ball take away and move away from Randy Wynn. So the Giants catch a break there.
So that'll put runners at the corners. A walk, an error, a double, and a single. And in the midst of that, a sacrifice bunt. Tracy has bounced out twice. Kane strikeout or double play. Off the end of the bat. There's one and a pair. Diamondbacks lead 2-1. How dirty does the Giants dugout get?
Oh, dirty.
Very. Here's Whiteside to lead things off.
Yep. Dugout floors are gnarly.
Whiteside doubled in the second. Giants now trail. Manny Ramirez has just knocked in the tying run in this game.
That's a good thing. What the Giants hope to see there is that it goes 26 innings for the next 2 days.
It would be so much fun. 1-2 to Whiteside. Little flare into center field and a base hit for Whiteside. He can hit.
2-hit night now for Eli Whiteside. You know, you take swing out, you try and use the middle of the diamond, you let the pitcher supply the power, and there's no lower body. This is a cheekless swing right here. All arms. And you know what you get out of that? You get a base hit. That's a big league reward right there. Bunt situation now for Kane.
1 ball and no strikes.
Diamondbacks are playing their outfield way in. That's something that would take a bunt off.
Herron will take the play at first. Whiteside down to second. And here's Velez.
Velez had a great night with the bat in yesterday's ball game. A 3 for 7 with what we thought was going to be the hit that determined the game in the 14th. Opposite field triple. Knocked in a pair. Gave the Giants a 2-run lead at the time. He would score, make it a 4-1 game. 4-1 game.
Velez rolls it foul. It snowballs in 1 strike. Whiteside at second. Giants trying to come back right after the Diamondbacks took the lead in the top of this inning. I'll tell you something. Alex Romero is too shallow and right. Velez has got some pop. Now, if he were to hit a ball hard into right field for a base hit, it would be hard for Whiteside to score. But he really isn't cutting off Triple's alley when you play that shallow.
No, you're not. Yeah, Eugenio Velez has got power to that side of the field.
And he got him. Strikeout number 5. Here's Renteria. Renteria singled in the 3rd. Here he takes a strike. In the dirt, and Whiteside stays at second base.
Yeah, that's a play, boy. If 2 outs, you don't even think about going to third unless you absolutely, positively know that you can get there. I mean, you're already in scoring position. Can't risk it. And the way Herron's going after Edgar Renteria, you sense that he feels that Renteria's got a pretty good idea up there at that plate right now. Renteria's had good swings against it tonight.
Drew will throw out Renteria, and that ends the inning. Through 5 innings, Herron and the Diamondbacks lead 2-1.
thing, and you can join the excitement on the stretch run with an all-new ticket plan. It's the 660 I'm in ticket plan, and you get the following for only $660. You get all the Giants games between now and September as they drive towards the playoffs. You get rights for the playoffs this year and a $360 deposit towards full season tickets in 2010. So go to sfgiants.com to get your 660 I'm in ticket plan. Check it out.
Fred Lewis drifting back, 1 out.
Not often you see Montaro going that way.
No.
That may explain why he has been so hot the last 10 days.
Here's Brandon Allen. Allen bounced out in the second, struck out in the fourth. And a quick strike on a breaking ball, 0-2. Diamondbacks won on Sunday. They beat Houston 7-5, and that snapped a 7-game losing streak.
This is our first look at Brandon Allen. He had 6 years in the minor leagues. We had double digits in home runs. Most he ever hit this season was 18.
Ishikawa will go to the bag, 2 outs.
You look at a guy like Allen, the way he's built, you think right away he's got some power. 6'2", 230. Not too many 6'2", 230-pound Judy hitters.
No, there is not. Here's Parra.
Bunch of Judy hitters usually look, 5'9", 175 pounds.
Like me.
F.P. Santangelo.
Outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Down and in, 2-0. Parra's hit the ball in the air twice. 0 for 2. Out of play, 2-1. Poised and ready to go.
Glad to see there's another guy with a tie in this ballpark than us.
3 people that wore a tie tonight at the yard. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3. Grace and Sutton make it 5.
5. Larry Bear 6.
3 and 2.
7.
That's it. They can look all night. They're not going to find another one.
That's it.
And a walk.
Close. So 7 ties out of, so 7 for 32,000.
Yeah. It's a bow tie. 8.
8 for 32,000. That was Hallie Hamaker's offensive record on his baseball card.
Romero led the fifth inning off of the walk, and it started a 2-run rally.
Hallie Hamaker, I used to watch him take batting practice. I think this guy's never going to get a hit. And he mastered the swinging bunt. Absolutely mastered it. And he'd get hits.
Outside to Romero. That's pitch number 89. Because of the 4 walks and the error by Whiteside, Kane's pitch count is a little higher than it normally would be. There's a strike.
Good changeup. That really was the pitch that got Matt Cain to that elite group of really great pitchers in this league.
Line drive, fair ball down the left field line. Lewis is going to have to cut this off, and it gets by him. And with that, they're going to wave in Parra. Here's the throw home, and Parra is toast. A perfect relay. Lewis to Renteria to Whiteside. Arizona, and it'll be Randy Wynn, Nate Scherholtz, and Fred Lewis. A switch hitter and two left-handed hitters coming up. Randy Wynn swings at that fastball and shoots it straight back.
No, at the onset of the play, we thought that Lewis may have overrun the angle, and in doing so, the Diamondbacks take a little bit of a gamble, and it winds up being a pretty good deke. And note to self: do not try and go toe-to-toe with Eli Whiteside.
No, not if he's got the edge.
And the mask on.
Two and two.
You hit your cutoff man, and Edgar Renteria anticipating one bag, one play. See ya. Gerardo Parra is not a season he's put together.
Tomahawked out to center field, but Parra's there.
Well, it is the Coors Light sixth inning now. It's time for the Coors Light freeze camp, and we're going to take a look at the starting pitchers. The little leg lift and the pause. Look at the balance point, erect, very balanced before he comes home. And the same thing with Matt Cain. Good balance point. Look at the weight on the inside part of his back foot. Stride step to his target. And that's your Coors Light freeze camp. Brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Nate Scherholtz. Sherholtz 0 for 6 last night, 0 for 2 here tonight.
And he's a little bit of a funk. And he hasn't had many of these streaks all year.
Out of play down the left field line. Go back to the game on Sunday. 0 for 4. So let's see, that's 0 for 12. Sherholtz 1 for 2 on Saturday. And that one hit was a home run. Dribbled foul. Oh, 2 to Nate Sherholtz. We got him again.
Boy, nasty down. That split comes in at such a high velocity. You don't see the rotation on this pitch like a slider or a curveball. And I think that's the deception of the pitch, because you throw that like a fastball, you see it like a fastball, then you go down to get it and it just disappears. That is a good split.
Here's Fred Lewis. Lewis struck out in the second, bounced out in the third. Down the left field line and out of play. Good swing by Lewis. It's now 0-2.
Got to really get short with Herron. He's got so many ways to get you in a 2-strike situation.
Right back to Herron. And Herron will have a 1-2-3 6th inning. All right, let's go to our Sportsnet Central studio for the Sports Flash.
Welcome back to Giants baseball. The Giants are proud to welcome a former Giant back into the Giants family in Jeff Kent, who this Saturday will be inducted onto the Giants' one-year-old Wall of Fame that lines King Street here at AT&T Park. Kent, of course, was a 3-time All-Star with the Giants and the 2000 League MVP. I have a quote here from him. He said, "Kids often ask me where my favorite place to play was, and I always say San Francisco." Guys?
Well, Amy, that's good stuff, and it's also something that we knew, because he did enjoy his years here in a Giants uniform. And he was a fantastic Giant. And one thing that we always say about our Giants fans is they do not disappoint. And when Jeff Kent is introduced here on Saturday, they will not disappoint.
No, they will not. He will get a great applause, and he earned it. A most valuable player in a Giants uniform, and just a grinder, boy. A day in, day out grinder. Played hurt, never complained. He's as professional a player as I've ever seen come through Mike Murphy's doors.
1-2 now to Augie Ojeda.
It'd be good to see him, and I'll bet you he's in shape.
Slowly hit. Whiteside got him. Whiteside slid to stop his momentum.
Well, I was wondering how he was going to get to it, because if you trail the play and try to pick it, I mean, this is one of the difficult plays for a catcher. The ball's going away from you. I don't know many positions that's the case. And a very creative slide into it. Pick it up with a bare hand. Pop up. Throw a strike. See you later. Grab some pine. Nice play.
Here's Herron. Herron 0 for 1. A sacrifice bunt.
It's a good hitter. Teammates with Noah Lowry at Pepperdine. Pretty good staff right there, huh?
Indeed.
It's another guy I missed. Noah Lowry. Hope that someday he gets his health back in his arm and can come back and pitch, because he was fun to watch.
And a strike. 1-2. Out of play. I'm betting when we see Jeff Kent.
Yeah.
That instead of saying to us, hey, it's great to see you guys, he'll have the Jeff Kent response like, hey, nice shoes, your dad give you those? Or you need a haircut, or you know, one of those Jeff Kent
observations,
his way of saying hi.
Yeah. Well, there is the MVP award for 2000 year.
That was pitch 101 for King.
Well, the Giants are proud co-sponsors of the third annual plate-to-plate fun run and walk to cross home plate here at AT&T Park. And Sunday, August 30th is going to be your chance to cross home plate. And if you are one of the first 3,000 people to sign up, you're going to get a free ticket to that afternoon's game where the Giants take on the Rockies. All proceeds from plate-to-plate go to Project Open Hand, serving meals to seniors and people fighting serious illnesses. To register, go to plate-to-plate.org or call 415-447-2316.
Stephen Drew has a couple of RBIs in this game. The only two, as a matter of fact. One that just welcomed into this world. A big hop for Ishikawa, and that will retire the side. Ishikawa, Uribe, and Whiteside coming up. Well, let's take a quick look at our McDonald's game summary. It's a 2-1 lead. Drew's got both RBIs as Ishikawa takes a ball. Herron's been outstanding, as you figured he would. Uribe's got the run for the Giants on the home run, and Matt Cain, well, he's Matt Cain, and that's our McDonald's game summary. The breaking ball strike to Ishikawa. Ishikawa is bounced out and he struck out. He's 0 for 9 lifetime against Herron with 7 strikeouts. Drive into center field. Back is Parra. Parra up against the wall. Ishikawa will stop at second base, and that's how the 7th inning gets started for the Giants.
You know, I think he's been looking for that breakup ball all night long. Think back to that 2-0 fastball he took early in the game. And here he gets the breaking ball, and he is not fooled. Look at the back leg throw to the ball. And that ball just jumped. And we talked about Parra, who's got a great arm, but he plays shallow. And he was no match for this ball. And we said that Pablo Sandoval could pinch hit, and he's starting to get greased up here. Matt Cain is due up 4th in this inning.
On the ground, kicks it around. Everybody's going to be safe. Juan Uribe. How about that? He gets that guy over.
Nice at bat. You hit a ball on the right side of the infield. You never know what's going to happen. And Allen, the first baseman for the D-backs, tries to short hop it, and it clanks off his glove. And once it kicks away, everybody's safe. But a nice opposite field approach there. I mean, that's the key. Runner at second, nobody out. You got to get him over. Job well done. And now you get a bonus and you get on base yourself.
Well, here's Whiteside. Whiteside has a couple of hits. Look out.
Tim Flannery almost got smoked. Look out, Flan man. And I don't know how he got out of the way of this thing, but I want him on my dodgeball team.
So Whiteside now behind 0-2, or make it 0-1. Soft line drive, and just getting back is Uribe.
That was way too close.
And listen to the crowd when they see this guy come out.
Pitching for San Francisco, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Sandoval against Herron is 3 for 10. Got a little bit of a limp as he walks up to home plate.
Now, if you're Dan Herron, I mean, everybody knows the scout report on Sandoval. And he's going to pound the low part of the zone. I mean, for Sandoval, it's a situation where he's trying to get a ball deep enough in the outfield to score Ishikawa at third. Now, Ishikawa has average speed. The best arm in the D-backs outfield's at center field. Gerardo Parra's got a gun. But it's going to be an effort from Sandoval to get something up.
And it's not going to matter. This game is tied.
A hero's greeting for Travis Ishikawa, and here's the culprit. A fastball in the dirt. Montero, the catcher for the D-backs, has no chance. It kicks off his shin and goes right up into the stands.
And Sandoval now will be walked. By the way, the Rockies just beat the Dodgers in extra innings. I think now the Dodgers can hear him coming.
Well, they're 2 back of the Dodgers now.
Sandoval will probably be run for once he gets to the bag. And it's going to be the fleet-footed Barry Zito.
Hey, nobody breaks up a double play better than Zito. I'm just saying.
That was his reputation when he was with the A's. Velez is 0 for 3. Outside, not by much. 1 ball and no strikes. Matt Cain now can only get a win. Well, you get a no decision, but if there is a decision, it will be a win. Into right center field, and it's caught by Romero on a sensational play. As Velez was trying to hit Triple's alley.
He nailed that breaking ball. That was a hanger. Good at bat. We talked about how shallow that Romero plays.
It almost cost him.
And it almost cost him. That ball was smoked, and he goes to a high backhander. That is a great play. Wow.
Here's Renteria. Foul back. 0-1 to Edgar Renteria.
Matt Cain did exactly what he needed to do tonight. He needed to go deep in the game. He gave his skipper 7 strong innings. His team a chance to win.
And tight.
And he's a base hit away from the lead. There's the number of pitches for Herron. Very economical as usual. You want 15 or below. Wow. And Herron cannot believe it. And that slider has not really been called very often. In fact, I only think the only guy got called a strike on that was one that got thrown to Herron. But neither Matt Cain nor Danny Herron are able to get that slider called a strike from Gibson. He's been stingy. And A.J. Hinch, the skipper for the D-backs, unloading on Greg Gibson, the plate umpire. The difference between a 2-2 pitch and a 3-1 pitch is monumental.
On the ground, Drew. After a throw, ends the inning. Giants tied up. We'll go to the 8th. It's 2-2.
Any one period.
Well, Greg Papaho's Chronicle Live, the various hottest tickets in sports talk. Tonight, Carlos Santana. By the way, it'll be on at 11 p.m. presented by Autotrader.com. Cal head coach Jeff Tedford and Denny Green, the UFL head coach, the Redwoods. Henry Sherman will also be on, so will Ann Killian and Monty Poole. So Greg Papa's got a full boat tonight. The grounds crew has been called out. Bobby Howry wasn't that happy with the way the mound was feeling when he threw a pitch.
Clean it out, add a little water. This mound is made out of 100% clay. But we have seen this happen here in the last month, where the ground crew has been called out to repair a hole. The reason for that, when they broke this down for a couple of the concerts earlier this summer, they had to rebuild the mound, so it is a new mound. And it takes time to settle, and the top of the mound will get crusty, and it will break down.
I see those cups in my house. You know what I think?
Beer pong.
Big tournament.
Oh, yeah. Oh. It's serious business in my house.
You know, you go away for a couple of days and you come back and you ask the kids, well, did you have a party? Did you have some people over? No. But you find ping pong balls all over the house.
Yeah, you go back in the trash can and there's 1,100 red cups out there. Explain this to me.
Oh. All right, let's take a look at the months for Kane and Lincecum. April, very good. May, outstanding. June, even better. July, good, but August has been a little weird. 1-3 with a 3.16 ERA.
And there's one way to explain it. They just have not gotten great run support in the month of August.
Defense has been a little spotty.
I mean, the ERA collectively still outstanding at 3.1. I mean, I know it's not as good as the previous months, but 3.1 in this league wins you a lot of games if you get offensive support. But that's really, you know, as a starting pitcher, your job is to give your team a chance to win, and they have done that consistently throughout the month of August as well as the previous 4 months.
Howry to face Ryan Roberts. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Numbers for Howry as he makes his 50th appearance on the year.
This is a shutdown inning for the Giants. Roberts has walked twice and he's singled. Howry in the game last night got one out, but he also walked a pair. And it was after that Bruce Bochy went out and got him for Brian Wilson. He gets a call, and it's 3-1. He'll have to come in again.
No, that's a mistake. And that changes everything when a leadoff hitter gets on base. Now, you're not in the part of the lineup where you expect to see sacrifice bunts. However, with Chad Tracy, that is a possibility. And the Giants have to respect it. Juan Uribe playing in even with a bag at third.
Tracy has bounced out 3 times. His last at bat, he hit into a 5-4-3 double play with a runner at third. Two and 0.
Whiteside going to come out there. And when you're a catcher, you're just going to go through some real basic suggestions. And now you're going to get some more help as the skipper makes his way out.
Is this a chat?
Maybe making a move.
And he is making a move. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Two and 0 count to Chad Tracy.
That's a big pitch.
And a strike. It's 2 and 1.
Affelt going to try and pick up Bob Howry, who just did not have his command tonight. 58th time he's come in. There you see the 47 innings in those 57 appearances. He's been asked to come in there in similar situations. Done a nice job this year.
2 and 2.
I think this is the stretch between August 15th and August 31st. I think it's the hardest time of the year for guys in the bullpen. They're burnt, they're tired, and they're looking forward to September 1st when help is on the way. You get more arms out of your minor leagues as teams expand their roster. But you're exposed right now as a bullpenner. Got him.
No swing. Well, we will see if A.J. Hinch has any ideas about sending Roberts 3 and 2. High fly ball, Sherholtz in the park. Gee, but it's great to be back home.
Oh, man. Off the crack of the bat, I'm thinking, uh-oh, and then no, we're here. If that ball gets hit out in Colorado, it's a round tripper. Arizona, round tripper. Cincinnati, round tripper. New York, hang with them. San Francisco hang with him in a big out and a nice comeback for Affeldt, inheriting that 2-0 count.
Montero 0 for 3. And the runner's picked off. And Ishikawa's throw, a pearl. Got him. He was going to go as soon as Affeldt made a move.
Get a big lead, and if you have a big tall pitcher out there with a slow move to first, sometimes it's not a bad plan, but this was a bad plan.
Well, it's also a call where if the ball beats you, you're out. Watch.
Kind of touched him. Kind of maybe.
Whiteside coming back. This is where Montero will let out a pretty good hack.
Now, we've seen Montero hit some emotional home runs in Arizona.
Oh, breaking ball, 1-2.
You're not going to do it on that pitch.
Here's the play again. Oh, he got him.
Yes, he did. He's sitting on the bench. That's how I could tell. I couldn't tell from that picture, though.
2-2. For the Giants in the bottom of this inning, it'll be Wynn, Scherholtz, and Lewis against whoever's out there is very tall in the bullpen.
John Roush.
2-2. Out of play. Now a full count. And the walk.
Well, a reminder to tune into the Bay Area's #1 rated 11 p.m. newscast. That would be NBC Bay Area tonight at 11. And you can wake up with traffic and weather on NBC Bay Area weekday morning starting at 4:30 a.m.
You know, before the game yesterday, I used a highlighter to highlight walks.
Yeah.
And I broke out a new one yesterday.
Did you? Kind of ran out of ink?
No, how many? 13 yesterday?
13.
How many tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6.
I think it's time to get another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like this one, but
no, you need another one.
One ball and one strike.
That's one of the oddities of this game. Is you watch Affeldt's body at work this year, and at times you almost think he's more comfortable throwing to right-handed hitters than he is to left-handed hitters.
Foul.
And I think a reason for it is that he picks up the hitter. I think he sees the left-handed hitter in the box, where he doesn't see the right-handed hitter. He sees the glove. He sees his target.
One and 2 to Brandon Allen. Renteria backpedaling. 2 walks in the 8th. It doesn't hurt the Giants. Wynn, Sherholtz, and Lewis coming up.
Action to preview the season on 49ers Central coming in September. 49ers post-game live immediately after every game with Gary Radich and former Mayor Willie Brown. Mondays, Coach Mike Singletary's press conference. Lots going on. Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, the official television home of the San Francisco 49ers. And you see it all this fall on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
John Roush is the new pitcher. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the 8th. Randy went on the first pitch, bounces it to the second baseman, Ojeda.
See the numbers for Big John Roush. 58 times he's taken the ball. He's having a good season. 2-1, 3.71 ERA. He gives you fastball, curveball, changeup, and a cutter. Just 4 home runs allowed in those 53 innings. You allow 1 home run every 10 innings, and that's good. So he was under the average.
Nate Sherholtz. First pitch swinging. Sherholtz 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. One ball and 1 strike.
You look at Roush. He's a remarkable athlete. I mean, at 6'11", 290 pounds. He does not look fat. He looks in great shape, and he is. And you have to be, your core has to be strong if you're 6'11", and you could do what he could do. Commands 4 pitches. Worked his motion into where he's very compact. I mean, he's a great story. The tallest pitcher in the history of the game.
3-1. Sherholtz has faced Roush twice. He's got a hit and he's also walked. He'll look for a good pitch to hit here. And he will take the walk.
Gosh, a lot of confidence in that breaking ball.
Freddie Lewis. Lewis will come up. An 0 for 3 night for Fred Lewis. Herron struck out 6. He got Lewis swinging. Actually, he got Lewis looking in the second. The amazing Brian Wilson is in the bullpen. I say amazing because last night Wilson threw 41 pitches, and you know Bruce Bochy asked him if he could go.
Well, you know, who gives you the same answer? I have this uniform on, don't I? Then I'm good to go. And he is amazing.
Lewis lifts this pop-up out of play.
I'll tell you another thing that's amazing. John Roush at 6'11". His unload time out of the stretch is 1.08 seconds. That's remarkable. There you see the line last night for Brian Wilson. Just incredible pitching. 2 times he had runners at first and third with 1 out, and 2 times he worked out of it. Inspiring outing.
1-2. 2-2. The last 7 days, 99 pitches for Wilson. Here it's 2-2.
It's about what a starter throws. If he only gets 1 start a week.
Good take by Lewis. Sherholtz goes, and he walked him.
Another good take. So the base on balls, which has kind of been the Achilles heel for the Giants the last couple days, has now become an Achilles heel here for the Diamondbacks. And nothing ticks off a manager more than that.
Ishikawa's first hit off of Danny Herron ever was a double to lead off the 7th, and he eventually scored the tying run. Breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ishikawa's never faced Roush before, so this will be his first at bat ever. High drive, right field, out of here. Ishikawa with his 9th of the year.
And for those that may have thought the Giants were dead, think again, folks. That was a big swing of the bat for this young team. And a big swing of the bat for Travis Ishikawa. Looked like a little cutter. He tried to get it in tight. He left it out there, and Ishikawa gets every bit of it and more. Into the deepest part of the yard, where we see home runs go up there, and there are no cheapies that go up there.
No, and we've also watched how walks have hurt the Giants on the road trip. As Uribe pops this one up, it'll be Allen. 2 outs, 2 walks, and then the home run. Watch the fans in the background.
The splash camera right in the middle of the frame. That is a thing of beauty.
See the 2-man dance?
Seen that since Count Montefusco and Gary Alexander.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that.
One more look. We played this about 12 more times tonight.
Is there a two-man dance here somewhere? Let's see. There it is.
Oh, yeah. I love the two-man dance.
It's Ojeda who puts it away to end the inning. Ichikawa, a 3-run home run. It's bye-bye, baby. It's 5-2 Giants. Wilson in, facing Parra. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1. 5-2 Giants, and that's the young man that swung the lumber tonight. Inside, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. In the dirt. 2-1.
'55th game that Brian Wilson has been in. 30 saves and 36 save opportunities.
How to play 2-2.
You know, you say, well, how can a guy throw 41 pitches and come back the next night? Well, you can do that when your mechanics are good. When your mechanics are good, you don't take a lot out of your arm. The other thing, too, about Brian Wilson, he throws a lot of fastballs. And the fastball is the pitch that takes the least out of your arm, especially when you're mechanically sound, like he has been this whole week. When he's been out there, he's been in a good groove.
Big chopper. Velez at second. 1 out. Well, we look further into this replay and watch our two-man dance. How the gentleman thinks he has the ball in his glove, and that's why he's celebrating. He is dropping the big woo-hoo. Okay. Okay.
I have no ball. Dude.
Okay, anyway.
I love those two guys.
Oh.
That's
the elation, and then, okay, let's hug anyway.
That's the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
There's a strike to Romero. It's 0-2.
All in one play. Fun at the yard. Like Carlos Santana said, this is a magical place.
He's right. Got him.
See ya.
See, there's the ball right there.
Hey,
There's
dude.
the ball. Oh. Okay, good.
Oh, man.
Here's Augie Ojeda. And a strike. Wilson's velocity, Mike, is down. He's right at 94, 95, and you can see why.
Yeah, sometimes when you lose velocity, you get more command. And he is such a gorilla mentally. I mean, he is just the type of mindset you want going out there in the ninth inning for you.
Edgar Renteria out, and this is going to fall. So Ojeda for the 2-out base hit. And we got a pinch hitter. It's Rusty Rael. Right-handed hitter. Ojeda's going to go, and there's a strike. So Ojeda ends up down at second base. Whiteside goes out to have a word. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2. Rael is 6 for 20.
8 strikeouts in those 20 at bats. He does have some power.
Up high, 1 and 2.
Of those 6 hits, he's got 4 doubles and a home run.
Facing the Giants closer here in the 9th. Two and 2. He pitched number 16 for Wilson. Rusty Rael. 3 and 2, and on the pitch Ojeda now goes to third. That'll be a wild pitch. So after last night, I think the Giants and Giants fans would like to get this 9th inning over as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Sergio Romo going to go down. And the one thing that Bruce Bochy is going to do, he's going to protect Wilson. He's not going to get him extended into a long inning. Next pitch will be number 17. The last pitch he just tried to add to that fastball.
Out of play.
And when you can throw 98, 99 miles per hour, you get into a 2-strike situation, and that's when you do add. And on nights when you perhaps are a bit tired, adding can take you out of the strike zone.
And the walk. So here's Drew. A little 2-out bloop by Ojeda, and now the walk. And Stephen Drew will be the hitter. Drew's got a couple of hits, a single and a double. Ojeda at third. Rael at first. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner goes outside. So down to second goes Rael.
So they gave difference of indifference there. I don't know about that call.
1-1. Two balls and one strike on a pitch wide.
He's trying to work that outside corner. I mean, the inside middle in is where Stephen Drew's power is.
Foul back, 2-2.
That was the hold your breath zone right there. And he will chase in the dirt. Yep, they got their Giants on.
Three and two.
Ryan Roberts on deck.
Ball four.
Close. And this has got to be tough for Bruce Bochy, man. He knows the pitch count's running up. Fastball right there at the base of the strike zone, and Greg Gibson looks right through it, and Ryan Wilson not happy about it.
Well, Ryan Roberts has been on base 4 times. Now the Giants will back up and protect the alleys because the tying run is at first. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, there was some anger on that slider.
Oh, 0-2.
Roberts sitting on one thing, and that's high octane gas. And he looks at 2 quick sliders in the strike zone to go to an 0-2 hole.
He threw him another one.
90-mile-an-hour breaking ball is a pretty good decision if you locate it, and he did well there on the 0-2.
Ojeda, Rael, and Drew are your base runners with 2 outs here in the 9th. Out of play.
His best fastball of the night.
Into right center field. Scherholz will play it on a hop. And the throw over the cutoff man.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Scherholz needed to throw the ball to second. So the base hit. It knocks in a pair. It's 5-4.
And here's the mistake, and this would allows what would be the go-ahead run to move up into scoring position. And a rare error, which, or I shouldn't even say, it's not an error on the board, but it's a mental error made by Nate Scherholz, who's usually very, very good about hitting the cutoff man.
So Romo's coming in when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. And the situation is like this. Drew is at third. Roberts is at second. And the numbers for Romo as he faces the left-handed hitting Chad Tracy.
Well, Romo had a lot of experience as a closer in the minor leagues. He knows the role. And that is an important pitch when you come into a closing situation.
Aaron Rowan is now in center field on the double switch. Wynn moves from center to left. Lewis is out of the game.
And once again, the faithful will get up here on their feet in anticipation of a third strike. And Romo takes a walk.
Oh, 2 to Tracy.
He swings through that 0-1 curveball and gets that second strike. He's going to think he can go back into the breaking ball. Well placed below the zone.
And a lot of pressure on Whiteside.
Boy, indeed. Tie and run 90 feet away. You bet there's pressure on Whiteside. Giants catcher.
Drew at third. Roberts at second.
Tries to go backdoor and doesn't get the call. Just missed. That's the correct call.
Two and two. Pulled foul.
Every pitch in this at bat has been a breaking ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes. This will be the 6th pitch coming up to Chad Tracy. On the ground to Velez. And there's your ball game. Romo gets Tracy on a ground ball. A spirited comeback by the Diamondbacks after the first 2 outs were recorded here in the 9th. But the Giants